Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. It's August 26, 2025. Great to be with all of you today. And we are back with our daily bites and back in my house again. Haven't been here in about 8 months, and I was 7.5 months. It's been a long trek for renovations of the house here, but we're back in the house here now. 85% done now. But great to be with all of you, the old home base, and talking about markets again. So let's take a look at see what's happening. Kind of keep it a little bit short today. So what happened on Friday? Obviously, we know what happened on Friday. Markets rallied a lot based on some comments from Chair Powell at the Jackson Hole conference. And what did he say? He said basically that he sees some potential weakness coming in on the labor side of the equation. You got the labor side and the inflation side. Risks are apparent with labor, but he also countered that with saying that are still apparent with inflation. So you got upside risks with inflation, you got downside risks with labor. Hinted along that he thought that the rates could be cut going forward. So the market got excited about that. They're very interested in hearing his view and seeing if committee was leaning towards cutting interest rates at next month's meeting in September. Of course, don't forget we have 3 Fed meetings before the end of the year. We have one in September, one in October, and then the last one is in December. The Fed funds futures market went crazy on this news last week, are now nearly pricing in a quarter point cut in September, mostly pricing in another cut in October, and partially pricing in a third cut in December. This is where we were at about 2 weeks ago, as well. So we're right back in there. But of course, the last meeting, and we're not too include the Fed rate cut crowd, and of course with the inflation numbers that came out last week. Don't forget, PPI number came in pretty hot, right? And the CPI number, there was some worry that the Fed was going to keep policy rates where they are, keep them steady over the next couple of months. Of course, the September rate cut odds are now about 85, almost 90%. They were all the way down to like 66% just before Powell started talking, down quite a bit, and the stock market had reflected that negativity in Fed funds futures. So, we'll see. It's a dynamic situation, right? And it's very fluid, and the markets are going to move based on the anticipation and done or said. So, big week we have. Of course, this is the last trading week of August, and we have 5 trading days left, and then next Monday we have the markets are going to be closed Monday for Labor Day holiday, but this week we have quite a bit of earnings coming out. Of course, the big dog of them all is going to be on Wednesday afternoon after the close is NVIDIA. We have CrowdStrike coming out, Hewlett Packard, Dell, and several other names like Okta and Viva Systems and so forth. So we've got some possibility of some good action later on this week. Also Thursday morning, we have the PCE expenditures going to be released on Thursday morning before the open, income and spending as well too. So it's going to be some good data there that we can use to help navigate us and help us around the markets. Looking for a follow-through day today from Friday. We'll see what happens. A down market. Open down about 20 handles on the S&P 500, 94 on the NASDAQ. Dow Industrials, which hit a new all-time high on Friday, it looks like they're going to be down about 130. Not too bad right here, but we have to see how the markets react and respond after Eastern time. So, as I always say, play a little bit cautious. Keep some puts handy. Raise some cash when you have the opportunity to do so. And look for some opportunities. We're always scouring for opportunities in the chat room every single day. So when you see those opportunities open up, go ahead and take some risk. I think this is an opportunity for you to chance for you to make some money where the markets are at right now. So have a great day, everyone. And thank you for all the well wishes. Some of you mentioned about moving back in our house. Thank you so much for that. And on Thursday morning, talking a little bit about markets again. Right before we'll see what happens with that PCE number and how it reflects on the markets as well too. All right, thanks so very much, everyone, and have a great day. Trade well today, and I'll see you guys all back on Thursday.